The year is 2024. The world watches with bated breath as multiple geopolitical crises unfold. From the battlefields of Eastern Europe to the tense waters of the South China Sea, the spectre of conflict looms large. Understanding these conflicts is not merely an academic exercise. It is crucial for comprehending the forces shaping our world and for navigating the uncertain terrain of the 21st century. This essay will delve into three major geopolitical flashpoints: the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, the escalating tensions between the United States and China, and the persistent instability in the Middle East. These conflicts, though geographically disparate, are interconnected in complex ways. They represent a broader struggle for power, influence, and resources. They highlight the fragility of the international order and the ever-present threat of conflict in a world grappling with rapid change and deep-seated divisions. By examining the origins, current state, and potential trajectories of these conflicts, we can gain a clearer understanding of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The world is a complex and interconnected system. Events in one region can have ripple effects across the globe. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, climate change, and the rise of nationalism and populism have further exacerbated existing tensions and created new challenges for international cooperation and stability. As we navigate this turbulent landscape, it is more important than ever to engage in informed dialogue, seek common ground, and work towards peaceful resolutions to these pressing global issues. 1. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine, simmering since Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, erupted into a full-scale war in February 2022. Russia launched a special military operation with the stated aim of demilitarizing and denazifying Ukraine. This rationale was widely rejected by the international community as a pretext for an unprovoked invasion. The conflict has since evolved into a war of attrition, marked by brutal fighting, heavy casualties, and widespread destruction. The conflict has had devastating humanitarian consequences. Millions of Ukrainians have been displaced from their homes, seeking refuge within Ukraine and across its borders. The war has also disrupted global supply chains, particularly for food and energy, leading to price hikes and shortages worldwide. The international community has responded with widespread condemnation of Russia's actions, imposing sanctions and providing military aid to Ukraine. Despite these efforts, the conflict shows no signs of abating. Both sides remain entrenched, and the possibility of a negotiated settlement seems distant. The war has exposed the limitations of the international security architecture and raised profound questions about the future of Europe. It has also highlighted the dangers of unchecked aggression and the importance of upholding international law and the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity. 2. The relationship between the United States and China, the world's two largest economies, has become increasingly strained in recent years. This rivalry encompasses trade, technology, military power, and ideology. The US has expressed concerns over China's growing economic and military might, its human rights record, and its assertive actions in the South China Sea and towards Taiwan. One of the key points of contention is the South China Sea, a strategically important waterway through which trillions of dollars in trade pass annually. China claims sovereignty over almost the entire sea, overlapping with the claims of several Southeast Asian nations. The US, while not taking a position on the sovereignty disputes, has conducted freedom of navigation operations in the region, angering China. 3. Another flashpoint is Taiwan, a self-governing island that China considers a breakaway province. The US has a long-standing policy of strategic ambiguity towards Taiwan, meaning it does not explicitly state whether it would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese attack. However, recent statements by US officials have suggested a shift towards a more explicit commitment to Taiwan's defense. This has further heightened tensions with China.